Oh my days. Sorry everybody, that was a nightmare. I literally set up the channel, set up the live stream, went out to drop Alfie off for his mate's birthday at TGI's, and where I live in Prestwich, dear God, the traffic, I cannot even begin to explain how annoying it is out there on the roads at the moment in Manchester with the roadworks everywhere. Anyway, Manchester hot topic. It is a hot topic because this weekend is the Manchester derby and it is going off, innit? I mean, everyone's got a little bit excited after the game against Tottenham because, let's be honest, the game against Tottenham was actually encouraging in a way. We did play some really good football. We did have some good intent, attacking, high pressing and chance-taking football, didn't we? How many shots did we have on target? I mean, my God, if it wasn't for Casanigo, we would have been well away, wouldn't we? Spurs would have been out of sight. That's how well we were playing in the first half, especially. And then going towards the end, when Spurs were pressing, we should have really buried the game. But that is what's given a lot of people a little bit of hope for the derby this weekend, because I've watched all the build-ups on TV. I've watched a few people giving their opinions on TV, on social media, so on and so forth, and there is a lot of encouragement in the United ranks in terms of the fan base for this game going in. We don't honestly know. If you watch my fan cam on United stand after the Tottenham game, you'd have heard me talking about what United are against the better teams. The better teams being half of our points this season. We've beat Leicester, we've beat Chelsea, we're the only team to take points off Liverpool, and we beat Spurs now. I mean, there's all the best so-called teams in the league. We can forget about Arsenal right now. There's only one left, and that's this weekend. That is Manchester City this weekend. And it's, you know what? This game could go one of three ways. Would I be surprised in any victory, any draw, or any defeat? No, I wouldn't. We could beat City and get the win and go away with all 3 points on Saturday. Yes, we could. We could easily see a draw. That's a result that I know we can get. And a lot of United fans probably would accept a draw this weekend. But then again, on the third hand, there is obviously a massive, humiliating defeat waiting in the wings for United at City, which is, again, possible. Very, very possible. Hello to everyone coming into the live comments. Again, I'm incredibly sorry for being so late. I did have it booked out for 7:20. I'm about 25 minutes late. I said at the start when I started it, traffic was horrendous. I just feel, it feels good to be back live again. How long has it been since we've been live? Let's be honest. It's absolutely crazy that I've not done a show. It must be over a week now. Like I said, me and Paul were sat here on Tuesday night, I think it was, getting ready to preview the Spurs game, and bang, computer says no. Literally just packed up and was like, what's going on here? Me and Paul were sat there twiddling our thumbs. Anyway, we got on past it, and here we are now, live again. And we will be back on Sunday. Finally, a Sunday show. Sunday live show. I can't remember the last time we did one of them, to be honest. But we will be back going over everything that was Manchester City, Manchester United at the weekend. And we may throw a bit of Anthony Joshua in there as well, because it is jam-packed this weekend. I can't wait for Saturday. I'll go into the derby. I'll be at the Etihad tomorrow night. And then straight to Mate's House where my family have already gone, and then we're watching the boxing as well. So Saturday is a good day. Well, it will be a good day, especially if we get the right result anyway. But I am optimistic is the word. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't make my mind up about how I feel about this weekend and how I think it is going to go. Like I said, I can see all 3 results. I really can. It's like I can see us getting tonked easily if we go behind. We've got that in us. We have got that in us. We've got a draw in us easily. I said this all before at the start of the show, but I don't know where is everyone at. How are you feeling this game is going to go this weekend? I know the comments are flying in now. And don't forget, people, I have got a calling option going on tonight as well. Just scroll down into the description below. Hook up my Skype address there and just give me a call if you want to come on and have your say. I've got you all lined up here ready to go if you want to come on and say. You may not. No one might not want to come on up and say. They're not brave enough to put their neck on the line before playing City at the Etihad. But if you do want to come on and say it, I'm going to start integrating this a little bit more. Rather than just getting spot guests on every couple of shows, I'm going to actually get people calling in as well now. So if you do, just scroll down or scroll up in the comments section. I'll put a description of what to do there. Come and have a say, have a look. Say hello to everyone, talk to me. I know a few people have been coming up to me outside the grounds talking about things that we spoke about on all of this. And it's just good to hear from everybody. Obviously, I can't read through all the comments, but let's just start going through a few of your comments and how you're feeling about this. Christina, how are you doing, Christina? I just want to see the guys fighting such as they did yesterday. I am happy. Then we'll see what result that will bring. As long as we put up a good fight. I understand where you're coming from there, Christina. I really do. If we go down fighting, then a lot of United fans will accept it. No one is really expecting us to smash City out the park. We're not going to dominate City. It is impossible to dominate City. If we're going to beat City, the word clinical comes to mind for me. We have to be clinical with what we get. We won't get a lot, but City are shaky at the back. If we attack City, then we've got a chance. If we sit back, then we're knackered. I was going to swear then. We're absolutely knackered because they're going to just tear us apart. We're not good defensively enough. I know we've got some good players, but we've seen how we are. We concede every single game. And we can't hold out. If we play full-on defensive football and hoping, then we're going to get taken to part. We're going to get taken to town, aren't we? Let's be honest. If we attack City and have a go, then, you know what? If we lose 4-2, we get beat 5-3, whatever it is, you know what? We're going to give them a fright, aren't we? You know, they're going to be going for it. They have to go for the win, City. So why not just give it them back? We can't sit back. We're not going to be able to play City if we sit back. You cannot contain Manchester City. The only teams that have taken anything against Man City so far this season have been the teams that have gone at them, actually attacked them. Look at the goals they've shipped in certain games, man. They've actually conceded 2s and 3s here, there and everywhere this season. City, they are shaky because the spine of their team has gone. Yes, some names may be there, but just listen to what I mean by that. So you've got City spine will be Edison Easy, we know that. But then let's look at Laporte and Company. Both gone. Fernandinho's gone because they're now replacing Company with Fernandinho in defence. Fernandinho at centre-back, he's not. He might as well not be there. Let's be honest. Fernandinho not playing in that holding role is a gap. There's no Aguero. Bang, 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 bang. Spine of their team is absolutely decimated. In terms of grit and determination, Rodri is not Fernandinho. Fernandinho is not Vincent Kompany. There is an opportunity there tomorrow for United to actually go at Manchester City and see what happens. It is the only option for me. It is the only tactic that should be going in to this game for Ole. There is no excuse for sitting back against Manchester City because we will not be able to contain them. We're shipping 3 goals against Sheffield United, 2 against Aston Villa at home. We know where our strength is right now. Our strength right now is going forward. As simple as that. There's no excuse not to be doing it, and it needs to happen. There's no excuse at all for us not going at City. Yeah, we may concede by just being elaborate and going forward, gun-ho, but if we sit back, they're just going to pick us off, and it's as simple as that. It's crazy, but I think it's the only way we can attack. We've just got to go at them. Simple as that. Where everyone else is, I don't know. Where you guys at? All he needs to attack City is vulnerable at the back. Giorgio B. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Lil United, how you doing, mate? What are you talking here now, you lot? Rationaldo, you're coming up with stupid. I'll let you off because it's a Friday night and you're just entertaining yourselves. But come on. Let's just get serious with it, eh? We'll start the jokes at the end. Anyway, Christina, stop laughing. Ash, Roland, MUFC, I'm happy with a smash and grab. I'd take a smash and grab, mate. I really don't care. I would just go in there. Coming away with any points tomorrow, I'm going away happy. I'm going to be honest. I'm just not expecting... I'm not even going to go thinking we have got confidence from the Tottenham game going into this. We should be expecting a win and full. I'd take anything right now. Anything. It does not matter at all. Would you take a defeat, Adam, if it means maybe Liverpool can be caught by City? No, I don't care about anyone else, Andrew, mate. I really don't. I want United, and all I care about is United right now. Liverpool have won the league. It's done and dusted. There's no point in even thinking City can catch them. I just don't see Liverpool losing 3 or 4 games. They lost 1 last season. And you know what? They've dropped 2 points all season. We're over a third of the way through. This never happens. No matter how you look at in the past, Newcastle throwing away them points. Them days are gone. Them days are completely gone because there is traffic in between City and Liverpool now. People are talking about us catching up to Leicester. We have to deal with the Arsenal, Sheffield Uniteds, Crystal Palaces first, and Spurs. We've got to deal with all them. That's what I mean by traffic, and it's the same for City going forward now, I think, because Andrew Hall, yeah, I am going tomorrow, mate. I will be there. It should be interesting. I'm not sure where I'm sat yet, whether it's first, second or third tier, but just going back to what was going on then. Traffic in front of City now. They've got Leicester to deal with. Chelsea are on the heels. It's not just Liverpool that they have to think about. If Leicester have got City coming up. Leicester have got 2 big games coming up, and I think they've got Liverpool on Boxing Day, and I think they've got City coming up on about the 21st, I think it is as well. So Leicester's reckoning is coming. Brendan Rodgers is going to be judged, I think, by Christmas time, because that's when their big games come. So no, honestly, Andrew, mate, I don't give a toss about any other team but United right now. I don't care who wins. I just want United to get back on track and actually start climbing up that table. It's as simple as that. Really do. Adam, versus Spurs Live, what was your impression on team spirit and confidence? You know what, Christina? I was taken aback. I really was. I couldn't believe how energetic, how confident moving forward. Rashford, my God, I back Rashford. I've slaughtered Rashford. I've told him he needs to be dropped out of the team to take a break. But there was one international break, and he came back. It was against Liverpool when we had that decent performance against Liverpool, and Rashford has changed since that international break. And I think that was the one when Jay Bully, Adam, I love you. I love you too. I don't even know if that's a female or a male. I don't know. Please tell me. So yeah, Rashford coming back. Yeah, it was because we played Bulgaria and he scored that screamer from coming in off the left. Came back, hit the ground running at United, scored obviously against Liverpool, and then he's never looked back since. I think he's on about 12 now. He's got 9 Premier League goals. Unfortunately, the Villa one was taken off him as well, so he's hitting the mark where he should be. Rashford down the left is an absolute monster. He's a nightmare to deal with. He's not a centre forward. How many times have you heard me say that? Rashford is not a centre forward. From the left, he reads the game better. He's got more space to do it, and he takes so many players out of the game when he goes on his runs. Did you see what he did to Aurier? He put him on a quick spin cycle super wash. He spun him that many times, and he created the penalty from that. It came from the halfway line. Megs Aurier then brought in Sissoko for the foul. He was unplayable, Rashford, the other night, and he for me at the moment is our shining light right now. He has took it upon himself, and he is playing. And we said, what did they say in the summer? I think when he got that contract, I was criticising the contract, and I said though, even though I was criticising how much money he was going to be getting on this new deal, if he wants that money, and I thought at the time deserved that money, he had to be bagging at least 20 goals a season. He had to be doing like a Lukaku sort of tally, replacing Lukaku's goals. And right now, he's pretty much on target. We're not halfway through the season, he's already over halfway. So, he's for games, we got all these games coming up in December as well. You know what? I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to have his record-breaking season for United. I think his best has been about 15 in a season. So I actually think that Rashford's actually going to break that this year. He's going to get 20 goals in it, unless we get unfortunate and he gets unfortunate and we can actually and he gets injured. Then I don't think he's going to miss it. I think he's going to get that 20 mark. I mean, he's hitting braces all the time now. We should have had an hat-trick against against Spurs. But I mean, what was he doing on that one? He went clean through. I do not know. Is an hat-trick coming? He's got to get his first hat-trick sooner or later, and I don't think it's far away. Abdullahi, I don't even know if I said that right, mate. I apologise in advance. Eriksen coming to Manchester United for free in January. For your thoughts? I don't think he can come for free, mate. I would have to buy him because he's still under contract. We can pre-negotiate his deal for free for the summer, but I'm pretty certain, someone correct me if I'm wrong there, but I don't think we can get Eriksen on a free. Eriksen, I'd take him. Is he baggage? Is he causing a stink at the moment at Tottenham? Maybe. But I think something else has caused that behind the scenes as well. And let's not forget, we're human beings. As much as we slag them off, in their position, would you be any different? Thinking that you're 27 now, you've got one more big contract, and you want the big move. You're not going to get it at Spurs, whereas you could go to United and bag 200k a week. You've got to sort of look that way. I mean, it's not right, is it? I know they're all on stupid amounts of money, but let's be honest, you do exactly the same in their position. And you know what? Eriksen is a game changer. He is that number 10. Just what we need right now. If we can get a number 10, a striker, another central midfielder in the next transfer window, then I'm happy. DB Cooper, let's give Jose Matic back and take Eriksen off their hand. Yeah. Oh my God. I'd have to. As soon as Matic leaves, my Twitter feed is changing. I mean, I'm gonna change it pretty soon anyway. I don't know why I haven't already, but clinging on to the Matic name tag, I think is embarrassing now. So yeah, you probably see that change this weekend anyway. Little United, I hope Rashford this year will score 20. Yeah, I just said that exact same thing, mate. I think he will do as well. Let's see. Christina, great to hear that you felt the energy in them. I like this team. They have their limitations, but they are young, can develop, and they can play for the badge. Add Maddison and Haaland, and we are okay. Haaland is a shout. 17 million. That's what has been reported this week, that he's actually going to come, that he's going to be released for. 17 million. I know it seems a lot for a teenager, but you know what? 17 million, I'd take him at that. It's easy money for United. They just announced this new Chinese deal today as well. So money's there, 17 million, a player that Ollie has worked with as well before. Is that going to be proof that Ed Woodward is going to stick to his word and back Ollie by giving him players that he wants? It will be his first foreign signing, but again, someone who Ollie knows. It looks like Ollie is only going to buy either English or players he's worked with before in the past. That's just the way he's going. And like Christina said there, you could probably see these players working harder for the badge. And you can see the logic in it. You really can. Because I was stood outside. I was told not to mention anything like this or talk about it. But I'm not going to mention any names in terms of people who told me. But someone who I know, I see a lot outside the games. He goes to a lot of games. And he's always up in the executive suites. He's well known up there. He gets a lot of executive boxes and stuff like that, and gets to know quite a few people behind the scenes. But he came out to me after the Aston Villa game and just said to me, he said, "Don't say anything, don't mention it to anyone." But he's just been told, and I can't believe I've been told it. These were his words to me. I don't believe it. I tweeted about it the other day, but he is convinced, and he's only convinced because he was told by someone inside Manchester United that Pogba is actually on strike at United at the moment. He does not want to play for Manchester United and wants out of the club as soon as possible. I mean, when you break it all down and look at what's been going on in social media recently, then there's going to be some sort of... There's going to be something behind the scenes. There's no smoke without fire, as they say. The fact that he's posting all these videos of him here, there and everywhere, and Ollie come out today in the press conference and says he does not know. How does a manager not know how far or how close his player is from fitness? For God's sake, come on. Someone's got to do something soon. Someone's got to say something soon about Pogba. I mean, he cannot be not fit. I mean, how long does it take? When was we seeing that cast coming off his leg? That was nearly 2-3 weeks ago now. You know what I mean? He's bouncing around on basketball courts. He's running on treadmills. Why is he not at Carrington training with the rest of the squad? I'm sure he is there in some element, but we're not seeing any pictures, whether or not that's through the player not wanting to see it, United not wanting to see it, but something is going on behind the scenes. and that is, it's got to be. Where is he? We don't know. We've not seen him for so long. The problem I have with Ole, you all know from my little mini rant last week before the Spurs game, this week before the Spurs game, is I don't like how he talks. I don't like what he says and how he tries to kid the fans. If he is trying to build this team around Paul Pogba, he will inevitably fail. It is as simple as that. I don't think there's anyone who will disagree with me whatsoever. Pogba in the team, yeah, it may change us, and there'll be games when he turns it for us. But if you want to build a whole future of your managerial career at Manchester United around a player who has publicly come out and said that he does not want to be there, then that is going to be an overwhelming fail, isn't it? Let's be honest, because the player is not there. He's not there. And right now, I'm going to pose a question, and I want you to all answer it. Right now, if you had a choice in central midfield, would you go Pogba and Fred, or would you go Scott McTominay and Fred? Your option is between Scott McTominay and Paul Pogba, because they are our leading midfielders. Who would you take right now? Answers on a postcard, or in the comment section even, or even ring me up. Let me know, get in that description, get on Skype, give me a call and let me know. Someone talk to me. Don't all be bottlers now. Now you've got your chance. It's alright typing away there, I know, and I all appreciate it. It's great, but I'm doing these shows to talk to you guys. This is just real United talk. Talk to me. Someone ring me, please. If you don't want to, it's fine. I'm only messing. But the option's there now anyway. If you want to get on, if you want to have your say, then literally hit that Skype button and let's see. I'm just going to have a quick look now, see if anyone has actually... come on. No, you're all still bottling it. You're all still bottling. You bottlers. Just double check. Yep. Bottle jobs. Anyway, let's see how we're getting on with these. Scott McTominay. Scott and Fred. Scott and Fred always. Scott, Fred. I'm taking Pogba, but I love McTominay. Oh, there's a fence one there, Cooper. Jumping on that fence big time. That's like a politician answering an awkward question about Brexit, that, mate. Going around the houses. Nice one, I like it. Pogba's calling Giorgio B, yeah. Pogba, I'll give you a piece of my mind, I tell you. I'll sort out that whole team if I had my hands around in there now, I tell you. What is everyone else saying? McSauce, I can't call it Adam, I'm at work, otherwise I'd love to speak to you. Nice one, mate, appreciate it. Thanks for watching while you're in work as well. Scott and Fred, Danish Iqbal, definitely. Christina, my favourite comedy show these days is Arsenal Fan TV. Yeah, oh God. That is like the ultimate. If you want to see a depressed male wearing a football shirt, AFTV is the place to go. That is where you go to get your entertainment these days because, my God, yeah, Ollie was a shout to bring in and actually be a United manager, but Freddie Ljungberg, the underwear model, I mean, I know it may be a bit below the belt, that comment, I know, but that is never going to work. He just looks lost. He looks like a rabbit in the headlamps, big time, even a day. He just doesn't do it for me at all, and I'll be worried now as Arsenal. Rich, how you doing, mate? Adam, I'm so confused how people can still back Solskjaer when we have one win away from home since February, and that's against Norwich. So one win away from home, yeah. Mate, it is what it is right now, game by game. We have 5 wins in about 21 games, mate. So let that sink in. Forget about that away record for a minute. We haven't had back-to-back wins in the Premier League for 10 months. There's another one for you. So yeah, I know people are getting excited because they've seen a game of football which had encouraging signs in it. It did. I'm not going to say I didn't get a little bit excited about watching it because I've been sat there watching absolute shite for 6 years now. So anything that's better than that is exciting to me. Hello, Adam. With the way we are playing this season... Oh, I've lost you there, mate. With the way we are playing this season, there is a good chance that we will beat Manchester City. I said that the other day. I mean, I said it at the start of this show as well, that we only take points off the top teams. I said it in my fan cam after the Spurs game. We're like a mid-table we're a mid-table spoiler team right now, like the mid-table teams always used to do to us. We was like a West Ham or an Everton would always beat us on these one big games and then disappear down back to mid-table. That's what we seem to be doing right now. We're like what? We've beaten Leicester. Like I said, we beat Leicester, Chelsea, drew with Liverpool, we beat Spurs. We've beaten everyone of note. Arsenal, even when we were on our arses and Arsenal weren't that bad this season, they couldn't beat us and we're lucky with VAR. And that's what it feels like to me at the moment. Yeah, the game was encouraging, but I still remember the Villa game before it. I'm never going to forget all the other crap that's gone along. And this weekend, we could be on the other end of a 5-0 defeat easily, like I said. We can get the draw, we could get the win, or we could get absolutely smashed off the park. Simple as that. I think Vizi there said it again. City are going to absolutely smash us. Underwear model, bit below the belt. Haha, good joke. Scott, yeah, mate, I know. You know where I'm going though, don't you, mate? Yeah. Us 30-odd, late 30-odd-year-olds, remember them days when Youngbird used to turn up at United and terrorise us. He used to just hate the guy. One of them slimy, horrible players that always turned up against you every single time. Pogba for overall quality, but Scotty is total commitment. Junior Boyce, yeah, agree with that, mate. Agree. When Pogba turns up, he's unplayable. When he turns up, that is the one. Let's rather call us inspiring team, Adam. Yeah, Christina, I get you. Adam, mate, you couldn't say my name. How weird, bruv. Let's see. Vuyo, Visa, mate. I've just embarrassed myself on live YouTube just trying to say that, mate. But yeah, I'd give it a go, mate. And there you go. I sound like an idiot. But Adam, give my lad a shout out. He's 7 and called Marley. Marley, shout out to you, mate. Hopefully we can win this weekend for you, mate. And hopefully Joshua can bring the belts back home as well. And it all works out well for you. Enjoy it if you're having a party or anything, mate. Hope you have a good one. My daughter's also 7. She's upstairs at the moment. While Alfie's out with his mates. He's growing up fast now. 12, he's out at TGI Fridays till 9 o'clock. And I'm stuck at home. God, times are changing. Oh, right, next. Who's on? Rich. I saw the stats on Sky and we didn't create a clear-cut chance other than long-range shots from Rashford. I think clear-cut chances, Kazaniga was at fault for their goal. Definitely right with that one. Rashford hitting the bar. I think we got in behind the lines well against Spurs and we scored good goals and that was it. We did. We had some chances, I thought, more clear-cut in the second half. But that is what it is at the moment with United. I said this at the start of the season that United won't create many clear-cut chances. So what sniffs we get, we have to be clinical. And it has proved it. I've been proved completely right all the way through the season because we don't create a lot of chances. And when we have won and won well, we've been clinical. Like Norwich, 5 shots on target or something, 3 goals. Chelsea at home, start of the season, 6 on target, 4 goals. When we beat teams, it's because we are clinical and usually because we've scored some really good goals. Like the Liverpool goal was a good goal. We've scored a lot of good goals this season, Manchester United. Sheffield United, point proven. We created Jack for 80 minutes. 10 minutes, 3 shots, 3 goals. That is what our season is. That is what we're all about this season. You could say we are a snatch and grab team. That is all we are. But you know what? You're not going to be far away from the truth with that because we're not going to create loads of chances. We don't have the creative midfield and players that are going to open teams up. It's as simple as that. We just don't have it in our locker. Let's see. What else have we got? I believe so. TV United would take 100 million for Pogba. Get him out. Steve Buckley. Steve, you know what? His value is dropping every single week, isn't it now? Because he's not playing. That is where we're at. It's that bad. I mean, we're actually losing money because of Pogba's antics. That's appalling. That is appalling. It's a case of we need to get him back in the team because we want full value for him and we may get 2 good central midfielders with the money that we sell Pogba for. Because let's be honest, where is that Lukaku money gone? Is that even going to be available to Wally when it comes to the next transfer window? I don't know. Possibly not. Is there every chance it's not, because we don't like to spend in January? And is Ollie still going to be in a job by the time the summer comes? That's up for debate as well. So, where are you at with that one? What is your thoughts on Pogba and where he is at the moment? We need him to play, weirdly, because we need him to actually get some value behind him so we can make some money and rebuild the team after he's gone. Because, let's be honest, he is gone. Simple as that. What is going to be your fiver bet, mate, from Scott Soul? Oh, fiver bet. Should we do it now? Let's see. Fiver bet. I'm going to go. You know what? United are 9-1 to beat City. I heard that driving in before. Is that right? 9-1 for United to beat City. Someone double check them on the odds for me on some betting site somewhere, please. Give me what United actually are right now to actually just win the game. I couldn't. United are never 9-1. That's just stupid. I must have heard that wrong, but no way I'm having that. I can't have that. But my fiver bet. Oh, you know what? I fancy another 2-2, me. I know it's a Desmond 2-2. That's what I'm having, Scott, mate. A Desmond 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2 draw, United. I think how it's going to go down is, I think City will take the lead. I think it's like Villa. Exactly like Villa. City take the lead, United come back, go in front, and then City scrape it in the last minute. There, I've said it. Goals in both halves, 2-2 draw. That's where my five is going. We'll see how much that makes me. I don't know. It's going to be a good bet, though, I think. But someone double check that for me, please. Let me know if that is right. Yeah, it's right. I put a fiver on. Yeah, good one. Visa, Adam, can you not trust our manager and players because they are crap? Although I am a United fan, the reality is City will smash us. Every chance of that happening, mate, like I said. SKYPE 8-1, Rich. What? How the hell are United 8-1 in a derby? That is point proven, let's be honest, in how far we have actually fallen. 8-1. What? When have United ever been 8-1 to win any game? I don't think we've ever been that against Barcelona or Real Madrid or anyone. What was we to actually turn the PSG game around? Were we even that on that game? That's ridiculous. That's worth a separate bet on its own, surely. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. I think I might even put a tenner on that one. You never know. Good pay for the tickets. Well, tickets and takeaway sorted if United win this weekend. Sat there tucking into a 16-inch pizza to myself watching Anthony Joshua. Hopefully bring the belts back home. Coral's 9-1, Scott says. Wow. Wow, I think I'll go on that Coral bet. That is amazing. I still can't get my head around that. Anyway, let's read some more of your comments because you're all so bad and don't want to ring in. Let's get through some more comments. Adam, you look like Matic. Lil United, shut up. Yeah, I know I do, but yeah. Adam, my favourite YouTuber. Sion Willis, yes, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the support as always. You guys are great and actually sticking with me because I've been really busy recently and struggled to get everything up and going. I just had a bit of time tonight. The wife's out on her works due, so you know what? I thought, let's get a live show on tonight and then hopefully we get another one going on Sunday as well. We're getting Paul back. He's chomping at the bit. He was raring to go after the Aston Villa game, and I mean raring. He was frothing at the mouth. And then we went and did that to Spurs. It always does it to him. Every time he's ready to come on and get a big rant, United just throw a spanner in the works by having an half-decent performance. It's just the way it goes with United this season. You just don't know what you're going to get. It is probably better than the real Matic. Yes, Rich, I am. I'm definitely better than the real Matic. Although my position before my ankle completely gave up on me was centre-half. So, yeah, I would say I was more of a Italian, Argentinian style defender. One or the other. The ball or you will not pass, basically. That was my style of defending. I would say, I wasn't so much the real Ferdinand type. I was probably more the Vidic. I would throw myself at anything. Body on the line type sort of tackle. But I had a decent engine on me, I'd say that. But I think one more tackle and I think I would have been... I might have needed a metal plate in my ankle. That's how bad it was. So, yeah. Took up golf. Did that for a while, and then work just took over. Life, family, you know how it goes. All these young YouTubers who've got all the time in the world, nothing else to do. Oh man, I've got 2 jobs, I've got bleeding houses, I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids sports, everything. It's hard to get it all in. It is. Right. Good question, Rich. What's that? Let's see, where's that? What do you think of the TalkSport Flex situation? What is that? What's happened there? Have I missed something? TalkSport Flex situation. I've not heard about that one. I've been speaking to Flex today, actually. I've not even mentioned that. Someone tell me what's happened. Rich, what's going on, mate? I've not heard anything about it. Like my brother Adam, who used to be a professional centre-half in the 80s. 80s is definitely the era, isn't it? Real men, proper footballers. Oh, Robbo. I can remember I can remember Mike Phelan playing alongside Neil Webb. Beardsmore on the wing, Clayton Blackmore at the back. God, I remember Brucey when he had his full perm. You couldn't tell which one was which from the stands when I first started watching, whether it was Bruce or Sparker. But yeah, those were the good old days. Visa, do you think Allegri is a better option to take going forward than Poch? No, I want someone with Premier League experience now. If Ollie does go, then I would take Poch all day of the week. I don't want Allegri to come in. I need someone who is right there, right now, knows what United are about. I know people will always say, I know what United are, and I remember how they used to play, but there was a manager there. If it had to be one of Allegri or Poch, I would pick Poch every single time. Dave Whitehead, how you doing, Dave, mate? Are you taxiing tonight, mate? Are you actually on the road? How's it going, mate? Need to get on soon. Hope you're well. Give me a call, mate, if you want. I'm always there. Description further up there. If you go down the description box below, you can give me a bell as well if you want. There's a new Skype name there, not my old one, just for the call-in show. Again, to everyone, if you did want to call in, just have a go. Or have your opinion, let me know. DB Cooper, they basically attacked fan channels and said Flex shouldn't have been able to ask Ollie questions in a presser. Why not? He got invited by Astana, basically. He was invited by Astana, they put all on for him, and it was a case of he took his chance. I mean, full-time Devils are doing it. You know what I mean? What was it? Peaky Pundit. I used to do bits with him before, but now he's gone on to doing more in terms of the media side of things. So why shouldn't social media be able to have a voice? You know what I mean? I hear TalkSport ringing up Robbie from AFTV all the time. You know what I mean? AFT were doing an interview when Emery was sacked, and TalkSport, the Moose TalkSport came and interrupted them live on TalkSport while they were talking. It was Robbie and DT talking, and TalkSport came up and interviewed them. You know what? It's hypocritical of people like TalkSport and people on TalkSport saying that social media. We've had Rio Ferdinand come on. You've seen him on our fan cams, and that was all built up into something. I mean, I remember it. Alan Brazil in the morning going on saying Rio Ferdinand shouting out people, shouting Ollie out at West Ham. No, he didn't. He didn't do anything as such. He jumped, he rolled up behind us as we were doing interviews and gave his piece, said his piece, drove off saying he loves what us guys are doing and appreciates all the fan feedback, but we needed to back Ollie and get behind the manager. That was just his opinion. TalkSport put a whole new spin on it, and it's absolute bollocks. I'm telling you right now, what they say is not true. I listen to TalkSport every single day. The fact that Flex is in the media centre is on pure merit from hard work of social media, building a channel up, taking it to the next level and earning their shot to be in there. You know what I mean? Everyone deserves a shot now and then, and he got it and he's taken it. If you're going to go and travel, how far was it? -20, 10 hours on a plane, whatever, there and back, when you know there's going to be no support and no content for you because not many fans can travel that far, and you're still doing it and you're putting in the miles and the work, you deserve every single shot and every single chance you get when it comes around. And I'm not going to slag anyone off from any channel who has taken their chance to go into the media side of things. It is a platform for bigger things and they deserve everything that they get. I haven't got any I don't begrudge anyone on any channel. I've got no beef with anyone or anyone else on any channel. No one's called me out. I don't think anyone's been brave enough, to be honest. But yeah, I've had no issue from anyone. I get the odd shout from fans here and there. I get the odd stupid comment on here. But that's it. It's all part and parcel of it. You know what I mean? You build up your channel. You deserve what comes at the end of it. It is a lot of work. Believe me, I'm only small time, but I know. And I know what effort, and I know how far Flex and the boys all travel around. Josh, his cameraman, what Mark does and how Mark has built it up. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Certain characters on social media, on YouTube, all the United fan cameras, some people don't like him, but some people like others. I have my people who like what I say and say it as it is. Then, you know what I mean? Not many people like Paul, not many people like Saeed, a few people are saying there. And it's just what it is. It's all opinions. I don't care what people say about me. I'm always going to give my opinion. And that's why I invite you all to come on and speak to me on the phone. And you bottled it. But you always come on and talk to me in the comments anyway. So, yeah, it's great. I love it. And if chances come around, I've had little snippets at possible sponsorship deals that they haven't come off. So what? Doesn't matter. You move on. YouTube is for the love of the game. If it takes you elsewhere, then that's just a bonus. You do YouTube because you love what you're doing and you love what you're talking about. Otherwise, you're never going to make it. You're never going to get anywhere. And I went on too long about going on about social media there. Then let's get back on point. Adam Lolaf, where is Saeed? You should bring him on your live. Yeah, I know, mate. Well, I'm going to do a live one with Saeed, even if it is just bringing him up on the Skype call, because I have been absolutely mental. I've been getting in from work past 10 o'clock some nights these last 2 weeks. It is absolute carnage at the moment. I'm trying to keep everything going on all the support and obviously comments from you guys. Keep it happening and keep it going. It is hard work, but we will be back, believe me. There is even talk of another little segment going on with me and Saeed at the moment. Nothing's set in stone. I'm not going to get anyone excited about it, but we're just trying to put out there as much content as we can. And it's not easy getting guests on all the time. It really isn't. Hang on. We have got our first call. Let's see. It looks like Dave Whitehead. Let's see. Incoming. Let's see. Dave, are you there, mate?
What's the crack?
How you doing, pal? Let me know. I don't know if people can hear it up properly on there, but Dave's actually come on a video call. He's not actually on. He's not actually going to come on the screen here. It's just a voice calling. But Dave, what's happening, mate? Are you working?
Yeah, working away. Usual.
A taxi in, mate.
Yeah, taxiing away.
Where are you now, mate? Where you at?
I'm Belfast, just scooting about.
Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. So, where you at, mate? What's your thoughts on this weekend, the derby? Where you going, mate? What you thinking? It's going to be a chance of beating City, going off how we played against Spurs, or is it going to be back to the old United again and actually sitting back, parking buses, and getting our asses handed to us, mate?
No, I think they're for the taking. Their defence is shaky, and it's a perfect game for us, isn't it? Let them attack us, and then we'll hit them on the break. And their defence is proven shit, so I think we'll do them 2-1.
Yeah, I think it's every single chance, mate. I mean, I've gone with 2-2. I do think we'll score against them. I think that's probably a good bet, actually, both teams to score. But I think it's a case of, if United go out and attack, like I said at the start of the show, then I do think that we're going to have a chance against City. But if we sit back, mate, I think we're just going to end up punishing ourselves, and we're going to end up getting our asses handed to us.
Yeah, we're going to have to play ball. Like, we're going to have to play and hit them on the break, and hopefully we can get a good score a couple, and then try and defend that. We're actually not too bad at defending.
Yeah, I mean, if we do
at some point, but
yeah, we do get that first goal, then I think it plays into our hands a little bit, because we are rapid on the break, and City do look shaky and not very pacey at all. I know they've got Walker there, but Fernandinho is the weak link for me in that defence, mate. I don't know how you see it. It's got to be going at him. Ideally, that's got to be a target, surely.
Yeah, well, if Rashford plays like he did against Tottenham, and the good he was, I think we have a good chance of beating him. A draw or beating him will definitely help us out. It'll be good.
Yeah,
Perfect time to play them.
I totally agree, mate. Listen, Dave, thanks for coming on, mate. I'm just going to cut it there so I can crack on, mate. But have a good night on the rounds, mate. Hopefully you don't get too many drunkens.
All the best, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye. So it works. The calling works, so you can do it. See, Dave's just proving it there, people. Get on that blower. Let me know what you think. We've got about, 15 minutes to go before I'm going to cut the channel. I'm going to cut the show. So, what we're moving on to next in terms of what we're thinking for this week, what we're thinking of United going forward. Obviously now, a month out, less than a month before that transfer window opens again. So, talk of players coming in. I can see people discussing it in there. I mean, what? Maddison or Fernandes? I think we can forget Fernandes. It just ain't going to happen. If it didn't happen in the summer, it ain't happening in January, is it? Let's be honest. It's just not going to happen. We are, what? Maddison is realistic. We're going to have to pay a hell of a lot of money to get him from Leicester. I mean, would you say that Leicester are actually title contenders? I mean, they're definitely getting Champions League football. We're not. So, can you take someone like Maddison from Leicester? That is a big question. Why would Maddison leave? I know he's a United fan. I know one of his best mates, Harry Maguire, is there. And can we sell him the project? Is Ole a big enough pull? Can he sell Manchester United and us going forward enough to get players like Maddison from Leicester, who actually are probably at a more stable and a better playing football team at the moment? That's a fact, isn't it, really? They are playing good football. I think they're on a seriously good winning run right now, and it's what's the name, innit? It's going to be hard because every team's got money now. It's not like it used to be, oh, we need that player, let's just go and throw the bank at him. It's not going to happen anymore. But hey, he's definitely not coming in January, I know that. Jadon Sancho is having issues at the moment, but there's now big rumours that he could be on his way to Liverpool as well. And where does he fit in the Liverpool team? That is a question, that, isn't it? Maddison, and then Chelsea's transfer embargo has been lifted. They're in the Champions League already. They look like they're going to get in the Champions League next season. So is Sancho a sort of target down that sort of route for Chelsea as well? So now we've got all this competition for players that we want. We have to have something to sell. The wages ain't going to cut it anymore. Big wages, it don't look like Ollie's going to throw that out there anyway. So the scouting system right now has to be at its peak. And we all know how shite that has been recently. It has been absolutely diabolical. So, what? Who? When? We're looking at the likes of Haaland there. That might be the sort of player that United are going to be going for now. I've just got that feeling that United aren't going to go in for these big names. Jamie Wooten, hi pal from Sheffield, United fan. Yeah, how you doing, mate? How you doing, pal? I don't know if I've seen you outside Sheffield when we was doing our fan cams. I don't know, just in case I can't remember your name when you did speak to me, I don't know. But if not, thanks for tuning in, actually watching, mate. Wentmoss, if that's how you spell your name, or say the name even. No way he goes Liverpool to sit on the bench unless they get rid of Salah. I think it could be someone like Sadio Mane who leaves Liverpool first. I think he, with all the issues with Salah being built up as their best player, he's clearly not their best player. I think I'd have Firmino and Mane ahead of Salah all day long. I think Mane might be the first one to go, especially if they win the league. I could see Mane leaving Liverpool and going on to maybe a Barcelona or Real Madrid, somewhere like that, to finish his career off. He's won the Premiership, he's won the Champions League. Why not go to Spain? You know, I think that's probably more realistic look on it. Sancho is not 100 million, he is 30-40 million. Lille United, mate, you know, you live in crazy land there, mate. Yeah, that's how realistically you would look at it. But let's be honest, we ain't going to get anyone like Sancho for that amount of money. He's going to be inflated, and we're going to end up paying through the roof for him, let's be honest. There's no way. There is no way. Mane is better, true, yeah, definitely. add me to Sancho, not worth 100 million. Yeah, Cooper, I know, I feel you, mate. Adam, you should watch Mark Goldbridge rants. They are so funny, especially when he is pissed at United. Poor performance, including when he is playing a FIFA. I don't play FIFA, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to slag anyone off who plays FIFA. But anyone who has got the time to play FIFA is obviously a lot better off in life than what I am right now, because I have to work. Simple as. Kids, work. FIFA, not even... I hear FIFA being played by Alfie in the back room, but that's about as close as I get to FIFA. In terms of rants, I do have my rants. I just try not to go online to do my rants. I do have the little one here and there, as you know, but mine are usually within myself while I'm sat there in the ground, just like trying to talk to myself and try and convince myself that it is worth being here at times watching United. But yeah, I do have my little moments when I can see stars and my head's gone, but it is what it is. Manchester United bring out the worst and the best in people. That's what the football is like at the moment. It is highs and then lows, and you just don't know what's coming next or what's coming first. I'm looking forward to the Manchester derby. Think it's going to be 2-2, Jamie Wooten. Yeah, mate, I said exactly the same thing. A lot of people going with United getting a couple of goals here. It's just how good our defence can be on the day, and actually, if we can keep City out. Adam, it possible for Man United to sign Isco? The forgotten man, Isco, innit? That's the thing, innit? It's like, if you know what, then when them players become available, it feels like a bail to me. It feels just like a pass down. It feels like he's not wanted by another club, so why should we be taking him? There's obviously an issue there with him. I know you could bring that into the Eriksen conversation, but one thing Eriksen does have on his side is his actual Premier League experience and know-how of every single team in that league, and that is sort of appealing. And the fact that he's 27 at his peak, experienced, he would be and would do the world of good to the likes of Greenwood, James, Rashford. That experienced player who knows the game inside and out and has experienced the Premier League from top to bottom. It is absolutely, it is a must. Dave's back with a super chat. Cheers, mate. I'll put that £5 you put in there right on the bet tomorrow, mate, and then put it all to you. Colin is great, and this channel is the best on YouTube. Great United content. Only way up is that only way up, Adam. Catch you soon, mate. 2-1 United, let's go. Yeah, mate. Buzzing if we can get that result, mate. I appreciate all your support, mate. Good to get you on again and hear your voice, mate. It is. A lot of United fans are, you know what, quietly confident about this game this weekend. It's good. It's a good feeling. I'm not getting carried away. But, you know what, after the Villa game, I came out of the Villa game actually, and you know what, I was disappointed. But, you know what, the games are not dull, are they? Let's be honest. The Bournemouth one aside, the games have been pretty intriguing recently. Great for a neutral, not for us, but let's be honest, there were times last season when we sat there actually bored shitless. And to actually have 3-3 draws, 2-2 draws, 2s and 3 goals going there, at least we're competing. We're not being blown away by the likes of Huddersfield and Cardiff. You know what I mean? It's actually half decent to watch in terms of entertainment. The quality's not brilliant, but at least we've got a game to watch. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Mark Fenner, how you doing, Mark? Morning, mate. All the way from Australia. United going to win this weekend, Mark says. Another one who's confident. Wow. It's spreading. It's like a disease. Christina says, can we get McGinn or Grealish from Aston Villa in January? I think they have potential. Yeah, I think they do. I like McGinn a lot. Grealish ran the show at Old Trafford when they came to town the other day. But it's like I said, Villa don't need to sell now. No team really needs to sell. So if someone wants to come in, it's like Villa, when they didn't make it through the playoffs with Steve Bruce, I think Spurs offered 30 million, 25 million, and Aston Villa wanted 40 million. Would you take Grealish now for 40 million? Wow, you would, yes. Yes, you would. Don't even try kidding yourselves, you would. Adam, how about a striker from Bayern Munich who scored 4 goals against Tottenham, who was at Arsenal? Gnabry, I think that is, mate. Gnabry coming back, he's made it at Bayern, hasn't he? He looks average at best. when he was at Arsenal. It's amazing how a move does it, doesn't it? I mean, I said it a few weeks ago when Fosu-Mensah was out on loan. He's been shit. Let's be honest. He's been absolutely crap. But it's crazy how football works. He could literally come back having had that experience and come back and be a player and do a job for United. I'm not saying he's our number one choice, but you know what? When we're struggling for that holding midfielder, Fosu-Mensah could do a job at one stage for us, you know. He could come in on their midweek games and just give someone else a rest. You know what? Would you rather see him there or Matic? Someone who you know is going to put his body on the line for the club. It's another one, another youth player. You just never know. And that's like you said, it's like Gnabry there, like you said, mate. Exactly that. One move away, not looking like you're going to be able to do anything. I mean, how many players came back? What? Salah came back. Couldn't make it first time round. Came back. Now he's a world beater. De Bruyne again. City couldn't make it at Chelsea. Both Mourinho players. I know. That's a sad thing to say, but it is. You wouldn't get Grealish so cheap. No, not now you wouldn't, mate. No, I was making the point, that was from Burnett, I was making the point that Spurs wouldn't pay 40 million for him 2 summers ago, I think it was now. They only paid 25. This is where you've got to catch them early. This is where your scouts earn their corn. I mean, where was everyone? I heard him talking about Van Dijk on TalkSport this morning. And it's like, where were the scouts who were saying Van Dijk was alright, but he was playing in the Scottish League? Where are they now? They're the ones. You need to look past where they're playing. Look at a player's qualities. That's why a good scout is like hen's teeth right now. It's like gold dust to have a good scout. And you know what? They're hard to come by. Hard to come by. I agree, DB. Ajax is always a great club to turn to the talents. Yeah, Christina, I agree with that. Smalling, pockets, Lukaku. Yeah, we all know what Lukaku is. I mean, the fact that Smalling left was criminal, and not so much in terms of his quality, but the fact he left before Phil Jones is just criminal. Simple as. Okay, people, we have hit just under the hour mark. It is getting on. I've got to go and pick Alfie up. Is that easy? Adam watching all the way from Zimbabwe. Where do you think Ollie will take us in the future? Mate, that is a very, very tough question. It depends if he gets the time to spend money and if he can spend the money right and if he's even going to get the time. That is as simple as that, mate. I don't know is my honest answer. Really don't know. Anyway, people, I'm finishing the video up there. I will catch you obviously tomorrow. Stay tuned for the fans' view. I will be at City, the big one. Maybe get a few video clips from inside the ground as well. It should be interesting. I'm intrigued more than anything. Excited, intrigued. And I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, and that's what's getting me at the moment. I'm intrigued. I don't know which way. But thanks everyone for coming in. And tuning in. I know I was late. I do apologise. I cannot help Manchester traffic. I've got to go now. Hopefully it's not bad now and I can go and pick Alfie up at the right time. I'm out of here, people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for all the comments. Dave for coming on the call-in show. I expect more of you to make more of an attempt to call in next time though. Come on. Don't bottle it next time. Get on that phone. Get on Skype and give me a call in. Let me know what you think. Obviously, on schedule next time, we may get a few more people in, and that may give us a better chance of getting a few more calls. But take it easy, people. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy tomorrow. Big day. Joshua at the night. The derby first. Let's do this, people. Let's get this win, hopefully. And let's solidify these Europa League spots at least. And then you never know. You never know. Never say never. But I am saying never to this live stream. It is done and dusted. Night, people. Take it easy. I will catch you tomorrow. Hopefully with a smile on my face. And a win for United. Take it easy, people. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.